So, just for a quick sum up, Richard Walker is the son of Adam Wells. Obviously, Adam Wells was a firefighter that tragically died in a fire and left his stuff to his son, um, Oliver Joe Walker. Um, Obviously, uh, starts to date Richard's 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 mother. He basically looks after him like his own flesh and blood. Looks after him like his own son. Um, Oliver um, obviously inspires him to go and reach his goals and become a better man than he is, and stuff like that. He teaches him how to be a man. A Gives him a good moral code and stuff like that. And his stepdad Oliver, which he's the one that inspires him to become a kind of a hero, but his late dad that died in the fire, Adam Wells, um, obviously was the kind of like start of him wanting to be a hero. And then after he developed his powers through genetics, of, he basically became Speedy Boy and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, that's just a sum up on, like, when I explain and stuff. So you don't get confused or anything. I mean, I know it's a bit confusing and stuff. So this is Richard Walker, Speedy Boy. This is his uh, prototype armor, and he in his prototype armor, he is wearing his dad's. Obviously, he's wearing his dad's firefighter kind of like clothes and stuff, so that obviously he fights crime in them. But yeah, then we'll get into some later stuff. Basically, in our limited well, the thing is, I didn't know where to create the kind of like basis for speed, or should we? I'm going to call him Speedy Boy. But yeah, basically, this is going to be his prototype armor. Basically, it's a tracky top and fireman bottoms or fireman trousers that belonged to his dad. His dad tragically died in a fire. Well, he was a firefighter, and his dad tragically died in a fire. This was when this was during Speed's backstory when he was still learning his power, and bearing in mind that he was only a kid. Well, he was generally just a kid whilst he first had his powers. Um, but yeah, basically that is the basis. That is his prototype armor, wearing his dad's fire resistant trousers because he was a firefighter, and his fireproof boots. Um, the mask is basically I tried to make it look as closely to duct tape as possible. So basically, speed, or and so his actual name, or should we say that, like, his normal name is Richard Walkers. His mum is Selena Walkers, and his dad was known as Adam. then his mum started to date a man named Oliver Joe, and yeah, his mum and Oliver started to date, and he was kind of like a stepfather to Richard Walker. Um, and yeah, I know this is like limited of what I could do. I mean, I'm not very good at drawing, and the thing is, the best thing I could come up with is like this is kind of like a 3D model of like what I have visioned. So it's not the exact quite what I have planned for him, but yeah, basically his goggles came from his great grandfather. His great great grandfather that served in World War II, and obviously the bandages a bandage around him is actually duct tape, and obviously he's got duct tape around his knuckles as well. So yeah, I hope you do like. I hope you do like the basic the prototype armor, the prototype suit of Richard Walker, or AKA Speedy Boy, and yeah, um, I am going to like this character. Is going to be an amazing force to be reckoned with in our universe. So yeah, I think he will be good. Obviously, he is not tall at all. He stands at a towering 5'4". Obviously, he's still growing. He's still growing because in the first Speed movie, in the first Speed, well, or should I say, in the first Speed appearance, he will be 16, and then once he gets into more of like learning how his powers and stuff, he is shown to be in later books or chapters to be 18 going on 20, and he will grow to 6 foot to 6'1". But yeah, I do. I really hope you do like the prototype kind of like thing, and I hope you do get the idea of like the prototype kind of like suit. But yeah, what's going to be meaningful is that with his other suit, is that he's going to incorporate his father's fire resistant trousers into his suit, so he has a part of his father always with him. So yeah.